up, guys? TheCampingRusher here. Welcome to a brand new series. This is Minecraft Factions Base Tour. This is an idea based off of Rumble's base showcase series, except with my own little twist on it. I've got Rumble's permission and everything, so yeah, definitely check out his series as well. So what I do in this series, basically I look at the most unique and best bases that exist around the entire Archon faction servers. So excluding Platinum, because that's where I competitively play, I'll be looking at all of them, red, black, and right now we're actually on CYAN. And not only will we be touring the base, we will be looking at the base and we'll be talking to the owners of the base or the head mods or whatever, or whoever's around, and getting the backstory, the battles, what they had to go through in order for the base to be created, and just kind of get to know some of you viewers, like personally. Like, we'll really get to know people and their battles to create this base and the storyline behind the base. That's the idea. If you want to apply, like, for next episode or whatever, we'll be doing in the comments. In the comments below, just leave a little bit of a description of your base, what faction server you play on, and what your username is, and then I can I'll check it out. I promise you, this episode especially, I will read every single comment, because not only do I want to see applications for your base, I want to see just ideas. How can we morph this into a series that you're going to enjoy even more? And yeah, just give me feedback after this episode. As for the schedule, it'll come out about starting probably once a week, maybe twice a week, and that is completely up to you. Once a week, twice a week, certain days, and it'll be at 4 p.m. Eastern. It will not interrupt the main faction series. There it is. If you're excited, touch that like button and tell your friends about this series. Here we go. Well, we're joined with co-owners of React, Rags X and Death Clutch 2. How you boys doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, good. I'm good, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to tour your base today. I know it puts huge risk on you, a little bit of a challenge. People may, you know, want to take all your stuff, but good luck.
Yeah, we're not scared.
I'm not scared. There we confidence. That's step one. So I've asked you guys here today just to kind of help me with some things. Obviously, you know the base better than I do. So I kind of wanted to get some backstory and the story behind the base and just kind of wing it, dude. This is the first episode, so we're kind of learning as we go. So I just got a couple questions, and I'm going to let you guys roll with it. So you guys are bros. How long have you known each other?
Yeah, we've known each other for like around 2 years probably.
Awesome.
We started out on our own server for Kit PvP, and we're bros since.
And now you're kicking butt on CYAN, dude. Awesome.
Yeah,
well, thank you for that. Now, I need to know something. So how did this base come about, Death Clutch? I got to hear this story again. This is funny. This is good.
Well, we started out with this base. I mean, it had a small, like, Whaley would call it an ocean.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was pretty small. We thought it was OP at the time. Basically, pandemic came out of nowhere. When I was online, I was the only one on. They raided us with the base being only up 2 days. I messaged Napkin when they were fighting me. There was 5 of them, and I had to take them all on. And I messaged, I was like, hey, how long did it take for you to get in? He's like, 10 minutes. I was like, no way.
Classic Napkin, dude. Yeah, man. So, Pandemic. So, of course, this is science. This is back when Pandemic was playing, and they came and took these guys out. Now, and then Pandemic, of course, has moved on. So, what happened next? What happened next?
Well, after you guys moved to Platinum, we knew Pandemic was moving. Got an advantage. We're like, hey, let's just move back to this space since they pretty much won't have a home, and well, hopefully, because now they're gonna see this video. So yeah, we are in the base. We are in the old base that was raided by Pandemic, and you guys just move back in because you're hoping that they don't have a home set here. The new humble abode.
Yeah, the new humble abode. Well, that's all. I found that kind of funny. Just move right back in. And then so yeah, you guys got a lot of stuff here, and I haven't done much touring yet, but the Prot 4 here is just abundant. And do you have it all here, or do you have a separate vault? What's going on?
Yeah, we have a perfect square bedrock vault that has basically it's filled with the rest of the Unbreaking 2, Unbreaking 3.
Okay, so yeah, the elite Prot 4, basically, the best of the best. So yeah, I'm gonna go around and value the base after and look at all your cool stuff. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys, and I noticed right when you spawn in here in your little pool, you've got like cow spawner days. How does this system work here?
Basically, what we do is we have cow farm over here with like 64 to like a stack and 20 of cow spawners.
Yeah.
And we have certain days of who can sell the steak. So
Okay.
people AFK for the stake on every day, and they'll have a chance, and then we keep the rotation going, and so everybody gets an even amount of profit between the mods of the faction. And when it comes down to that's only the stake, the leather is free game. So if anybody sees the leather, they can sell it, and because it's not as much, but you can still gain some money from it.
Dang, dude, that's such a cool system. So it's like someone's always AFKing, making money for the faction, and then you've got incentive to the individuals to profit themselves. I gotta say, dude, organization in a faction that's gotta go a long way, man. So
Yeah.
the last thing I gotta ask is, like, what's CYAN like? What is your rivalries like? How does this base play into your game? And who are your enemies? And how's life? How's life on CYAN, basically?
Well, CYAN is it's not dead here.
Yeah.
We're still going pretty strong. We actually have a new enemy. It's actually Noob's Rule, and I don't know, we raid one of their bases. They try to raid us. They might raid us. They say they have insiders. We say we have insiders.
Oh,
and,
it's still on, baby.
Yeah, no, it's still a big fight here, but yeah.
And you guys
That's
are
what's
obviously,
going on.
like, of course, I've been looking around, and you guys are obviously one of the most powerful bases on here. So that's epic, dude. The rivalry's still going, and I'm glad to hear CYAN still got some action, dude. And yeah, do you guys, and last thing, any improvements on the base? I know I haven't checked it out much, but do you have any plans to improve? Or, because I know this video may cause a little bit of distress to the base.
Well, yeah, the base has been lagging quite a bit ever since we added all these extra cow spawners, so we're going to split the cow spawners in half. This pigment farm that's up here,
Yep.
right here, that's actually going to be the other half of the cow farm, so make the base less laggy and it'd be automatic, so it'd be perfect.
Cool, yeah, because the pigment right now is not automatic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, we have to kill it with looting to get more profit out of it than them actually dying themselves, so.
Yeah, man. Awesome, dude. Well, I gotta say, there's a reason you got chosen, or I don't even know if that's a word. There's a reason you were chosen today for the start of this new series, and that's because this base is not only beautiful, it's highly functional, highly rich, and I assume has a very high value. We'll be doing some calculations later. Thanks a lot for giving me permission, guys, to tour this place, and I seriously wish you luck against the attackers that will soon be at your doorstep. So, like they already stated, this base has been raided already, technically. So it's very messy on the outside, lots of stuff going on. The claim starts around this area. So, yeah, of course, the wither can get here, but this stops cobble monsters. But they can wither it. It would just take a while because they've got a massive ocean. And the walls in the ocean are basically the two defenses. Keep in mind, this series is also going to help me a lot with base building, hopefully, because that is one of my weaker points in factions. So hopefully it helps you and myself as we go. But yeah, so they got a big ocean, walls, and that's literally that's their two outer defenses. Before we go back into the main part of the base, if you can see here, that's the main part there, and this is their first stacked base. And if you don't know the stacked base strategy, we actually use it in the main series. Well, we're about to start using it, and Pandemic came up with it. Basically, you get the claim, and it's owner claimed, but then the people who you kind of trust, you don't want to bring them into the main part of the base. So what you do is you make a stacked part of the base. You TP them in. It's obsidian. So basically, if I'm not owner claimed, I'm not part of the owner claim, I cannot break out of this obsidian box. But they put trap chests here so that anyone can open them, but they can't get out. No one can get in. They're basically safe, and it's a really cool strategy, and lots of people are starting to use it since Pandemic invented the strategy. So yeah, there's no one living in here right now. I think they're just getting this prepared, but I wanted to point out that they are on their way. Back to the main base. So a couple things to look at. This is obviously where they spawn in, and we've looked at most of it already. One of the things I like about it is it's not just the standard quartz design. It looks pretty. Along with being highly functional, it looks good. It looks really good. So they've got lots of loot and cow spawners. I think they've got over a stack and a half of cow spawners here. So they're making a bunch of money with that. As I just trashed their base with my GMC. My bad. I'll fix that in a second. And then you come up here, and then they've got the oh geez, the pigment. So this is the trouble with it not being automatic. And again, that's going to be one of their improvements, is switching this spawner to an automatic thing, because when it builds up too far here, it's just like they don't stop, so it just gets it gets extremely laggy. So they're gonna be fixing that soon. And yeah, the cow spawner is the big part. And I think what they were trying to say when they were splitting up is they got a ton of space here, and I don't think they're using up all of it is the point. So they're gonna split it in half and extend this, I think. Or extend the cow spawner over here. I'm not too sure what they meant exactly, but either way, they're switching the pigment to automatic, and then the blaze, of course, is automatic with the water, I believe. Yeah, and that's it. That's a bunch of spawners. Now the fun part for me is going to be doing a big calculation. Basically, I've asked them around. I've got the exact number of spawners. And comparing it to the shop price in the shop. That's how we're gonna do it. So the buy price of the spawners in the shop, and for things such as a prop 4 set, because that's gonna be a huge part of the value. So that's gonna increase their value a lot. And I asked around, and it's about $20,000 to $30,000 dollars per prop 4 set. As for heads, they've got Baseball Pro and an X-Team nudist member. Oh, it's bringing back the memories, dude. It's bringing back the CYAN memories. Caboose, the owner of Pride, Altitude owner, Proxy owner, who I'm not too sure. I've heard of this name. And then Pittsburgh, Pandemic Mod. So got a pretty cool lineup of their top heads right there, looking nice and pretty. And other than that, dude, and maybe time to start doing some calculations. This base is beautiful. It's not too massive. But you don't need a huge base to have a functional and beautiful base. So yeah, just for the future, lots of kind of talking for how the applications are going to work, just because it's the first episode. Normally we'll just kind of review the base, and yeah, that'll be it. But just for future, literally, we're going to be different types of bases. It's not going to be all these massive bases. If you've got like a cool solo base that is hidden, like you have a strategy that hides it in maybe in the nether or something like that, do that too. Any applications are awesome. Just leave it in the comments below, let me know, and that's it. And then any suggestions you have for what I should do differently in the series, what you want to see, let me know, dude. I'll be reading all the comments. All right, time to type in some numbers into the calculator, and let's get this base an approximate value. Based off the value of approximately 18 dubs of prop 4, 15 pigment spawners, 12 blaze spawners, 96 cow spawners, $2 million worth of ice, $1 million worth of obsidian, $1 million worth of miscellaneous items. The total value of the React base is approximately $28,840,000. Good job, GG. That is episode 1. I'd like to thank you all for watching today's video, today's factions base tour. And let me know, once a week, twice a week, get a certain day. I don't know, man. We're just kind of rolling with it. I love to get you guys involved. You know that. So I want to hear your opinions on everything. Any comment you have about this video, I will promise you I will read every single one. I really need some feedback, and we're going to roll with it. It's going to be a good time. I can't wait to pursue this further. Touch that like button if you did enjoy, and make sure to leave a comment down below. Share this series and the main faction series with your friends. That would be cool. And join the Rushers by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Have yourselves a beautiful day, everyone. I'll talk to you all later. Goodbye.